Well, I just disappointed in our energy. Just stuck stuck in the mud. Our energy level wasn't good. I thought the press really got us going, and they didn't handle it very well. And so, I just thought, guys were trying, but we couldn't get any rhythm going. We couldn't get the stops we needed. So, halftime, I just talked about energy. We just got to play with more energy. We were getting pounded on the boards at that time. I hammered them on that. Um, but, I thought the energy the second half was much better. Got on the floor, got some loose balls, ran the floor. Really had a chance to open that thing up, but we were still a little tentative. We missed a couple layups, going in, and a couple wide open threes that we normally hit. So on a night we didn't shoot the ball really well. I thought our defense and the press, the points off turnovers, obviously was the difference in the game. And so the press really helped us there.
You feel like you might want to press a little bit more moving forward, seeing how effective you
Well,
are?
it'll vary from game to game, but, I hope we can use it more. Uh, you got to be careful about spreading out your defense too much. But, I hope in certain situations we can use it.
You talked before that you're really happy with the effort level, like the energy level at the end of the night. Effort's been there, but the execution. It was like tonight the blending of those two.
Well, a little bit because I thought we had a number of opportunities where we had really good looks, and uh, Joe had really good threes, and only hit a couple of them. But I thought his energy was good. I thought his energy was good getting to the basket. Johnny always picks us up. But Mike Mosier played a lot better tonight. He had a game Thursday he'd like to forget, and we all would. But he really got his head put back on and focused yesterday in practice. Got himself ready today. That was all him, just getting himself ready.
Much does that change the offense when he's able to be?
Oh, he's skilled, and so when he goes 6 for 10 and 4 assists, no turnovers, that helps us a lot. That performance would help any team, but we hadn't been getting much from the 4 spot where early in the year when we were winning a number of games, Elgin and Mike were by far our strongest productive spot. Those two in tandem, they're, when we were winning games, they were our most productive spot, and it really tapered off here late. So it was good to see Mike. I thought Elgin played with great energy, just got a little aggressive and got fouls, but I liked his energy level.
Jason was asked if he thought the season kind of reached a turning point. Do you feel that? He said that he felt it had.
Oh, I don't know. It's, I told those guys, don't look ahead, don't look behind, just, tomorrow, let's enjoy the Super Bowl, take a day off. Those guys needed break. We haven't had a Sunday off, I mean, and I hate to whine, but, guys need a day off every now and then, and when you're playing on Sunday, Monday's not really a day off, because they got all their academic requirements and, early classes and stuff. And I just, you know, college basketball on Saturday is great because then you can take Sunday, you can sleep in. Heck, I want those guys to be regular college students, sleep in and enjoy the day. And with all the Sunday games we've had, that hadn't been possible. So I told them really enjoy the day tomorrow, watch the Super Bowl, and we'll come back Monday and get ready for our toughest opponent. Number one in the country, be a great opportunity, something that we'll look forward to, and big challenge.
And is that something you think you and the other coaches might bring up a dialogue in the off season with the Sunday games? It's like TV, Pac-12 networks kind of driving it.
Well, it's one of those things when you sign on to the contract, your negotiating power is not very high. I think we're one of the schools that maybe got more Sundays than anybody, and I don't have all the stats, but we got hammered pretty hard this year, and I hope they look at it because the Saturday games, the crowds, Saturday's just a better day, better day for basketball. So I hope that we'll have a few more Saturdays. But again, it's when you sign those contracts, you know, and the expectations, TV, they got their slots and they tell you where to go.
Just obviously had a lot of steals the last couple of games, but as a whole on defense, have you seen an improvement?
Absolutely. No. I mean, I think our communication's a little better. I thought our energy level in the second half was really good. You know, because the steals. I mean, we had how many steals we have tonight? 16. You know, that's a lot. You know, we took some chances, but we just needed something to get going. You know, and so the defense was better. We took a lot of chances. The energy level I thought was good, and that's right now at this particular time. You know, that's what we got to have. We have a lot of energy, and we're going to make some mistakes yet, but you know, we got to play awfully hard.
What about for Joseph Young specifically?
Well, I thought he had a good game. I mean, he's a very skilled offensive player. You know, he just shoots so many more free throws than the rest of our guys because he gets to the basket more. You know, I'd like to see Dot, Dot get to the rim like that, get to the free throw line. Dot's a really good free throw shooter. I think he only got 2 tonight. You know, I'd just like to see him get in there more and get to the line because I think he, with his body, can shoot a lot more free throws.
How valuable is a guy like Jason to this team?
I think Jason's, you know, you've taken some crap for taking the fifth-year guys. I'll tell you what, if you want to send me J.R. Strobridge, Arsalan, Olu, DeVoe, Jason, where would we be without those 5 guys? Okay? When we started, we had a lot of work to do. J.R. Strobridge, we would have not had a very good first year. We didn't have a great year, but we finished okay because J.R. was a big part of that. The next year, DeVoe and Olu, we don't go to the NIT and have a chance to go to the NCAA tournament without those 2 guys. Arsalan, last year, I mean, the problems we're having this year, we would have had last year if we wouldn't have had Arsalan. And so now with Jason and Mike, they've been great to work with. They've done a great job in the university. They've gone to class. They've been great with our younger players. Other than the fact that they're only with us for 1 year, they've represented our program, our university, really well. And so Jason's been so much fun to work with. He's all about the team. He hadn't started. JR didn't start. Olu didn't start. All these guys come in, they don't start. They just want to play, and they appreciate everything Oregon's done for them. They have more appreciation for what our university athletic department, Rob Mullins, everybody does for them than some of our student athletes who come here right away and think that everybody has it like this everywhere in America. Our academic building, our training facilities. Heck, we got a chef cooking for our guys, okay? Those guys understand what they got. The new guys, they come in here and they think everybody's got it. They expect it. You know, it's just nice to have guys come in and appreciate it. It's nice to have guys appreciate what's being done for them. So it's a long answer, but Jason Cleese is a fine young man. He's done a great job. He is all about the team. He has represented Oregon basketball really well, and all those guys. So again, I don't think it's something we're going to continue to do. I think we've got some good young players in the program, but for where we were 3 years ago, 4 years ago, we've been able to compete at a decent level, not at the level we want to get better, but at a decent level because of those guys.
On that note, you were talking about the facilities. Not that it really mattered, but nice to win on Phil Knight's birthday with the bobblehead and everything.
Absolutely. You know, we haven't had large crowds. Today, the energy in the building in the second half when we got it going was the best it's been. You know, Mr. Knight's done so much, obviously, for our university, for this state. To have him here and win, I've been bad in the locker room if we'd have lost. So, you know, it's just nice to have him here. And, you know, I'm glad the people came. It was a great atmosphere. When we gave them something to cheer about in the second half, you know, it was a lot of fun. And the guys had a lot of fun. And, you know, that's what we want to have on a regular basis. That's our goal. You know, we want people in the building. I know it's easier to watch it on TV. You know, it's easier, you know, to not come to a game at, you know, 6 o'clock on Thursday night for UCLA. It's not easy to drive down from Portland. I understand that. Saturday afternoon, that's why it's good. So really appreciate everyone who's followed us all year. The crowds have not let us down. At times, we've let the crowd down with our performance, our energy level, but the crowds haven't let us down. And today, they really picked us up second half, really picked us up. And I'm happy for Mr. Knight that we were able to win the game. And it was a lot of fun he had a lot of family here, and so it was a lot of fun. Well, you know, I didn't see the bobblehead. I hope it looks good for him, but you know, that's kind of a silly promotion, but it won. It worked, so whatever. You know, it worked. Got people here, and that'll be a collector's item. I'm sure people will be saving that, and make sure the team doesn't get any, so we don't put any on eBay and sell any. So we got to make sure the team doesn't get any. But no, that's the first time I've laughed in a month. So thanks.